Testing. Testing again. All right, let's get this started. Double checking all my sounds though. You might hear a little bit of echo while I test the microphone some more. Start some music. Okay, I think that's somewhat working. Gonna move the microphone down here. And I've been working on the floor. Let's see. It's kind of a delay over here. That works, right? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna try to keep track of the chat down here since I can't necessarily look up and see it all the time. It's always fun starting a new project, especially if you already have the pattern for it. And we're gonna have to modify the pattern somewhat, but not too bad. Should be minimal work to modify. We got some fur. I've never worked with fur, so it's going to be interesting. And then, oh, I forgot I bought a Milky Way Midnight when I was at Joann's the other day. I must have lost my sweet tooth by the time I got home. Alright, so we got that purple zipper, and then we got this purple zipper. It looks like the longer one is gonna match better, but I kind of don't want to use a long one. It's gonna be in the front. I may actually go sift through my other zippers before using that. But, okay. We're going to start with the back piece, cutting it out. And I'm actually going to modify it as I cut a little bit too. This is not latex, so you can pin it. And so actually I should probably have gotten a good idea of where the stretch is. Seems to be, I don't even know, I was hoping it was 4-way stretch. Doesn't really say. Says purple stretch velour. Seems to stretch both ways for the most part. Maybe less that way. Okay, I think either way we're on the right stretch. Hate pinning things. Hey Jerry, thanks for the lurk. Seriously, like, why you gotta be like that, stupid pins? Hey Texie. Happy hump day. I need some shortcuts for latex on my iPad. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Starting a new costume. Kind of a festive costume here. Thanks for the latex. Have some yourself. Gonna have to ask for help from people in the stream, I think, to give out latex while I'm on the floor today. Texie, how was your hump day? Pretty normal for me. But yeah, we're not working on latex for once, so that's different. Pretty good, bit of a headache. Aw, sorry to hear. I've been getting headaches more lately. I don't think I'm drinking enough water. And anything carbonated for some reason always makes it worse with me. So I need to remember, I was going to modify this as I go. So before I cut, I need to remember that. Why is this one so off? Oh crap, I gotta turn that timer on. Dream Call Chapters is done. We finished it on Monday. So I've never worked with stretch velour, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, we got the big scissors. Remember, I want to modify this slightly as I go. Okay, so first modification here. Is going to make these armholes a little bigger, or at least a little more coverage, I think. And I kind of want this neck hole back here. I kind of don't want it to be much of a hole, actually, for this outfit.
I'll be back.
All right, Texie. Something like that. This armhole bigger again. I'm just eyeballing the change. All right, not bad. So take out all the pins. Let's see what we got here. There's a back piece. Now the front piece I gotta figure out because I want it to zip up the front. And it's gonna have a neckline. A really large neckline. course, we got the boob cup. This should be easy enough. Oh, and I've also got to remember that I'm making gloves and thigh highs too for this. So I got to leave enough fabric, which we should have plenty. Try to cut this on the fold. I could cut 2 pieces. No, we can try it on the fold. Okay, it's pinned. Now, I'm worried about the leg line being too small for the fur. So I may give that a little more seam allowance. But that's also worrisome because I mean you don't want too much of a leg line or it looks weird. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I guess we'll see. Because it's got to fold over. I still think it's okay. So let's give the bottom a little bit seam allowance. This is the neckline. It doesn't really matter because we're going to be cutting it more later. Here we go. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So, let's cut the neckline while we're at it, I think. I think we're going to want to do it this way so it's mirrored. Almost should have just left it folded. Ah. Something kind of like that. Alright, and I previously already marked where I want this to go for the neckline. Although it's not on this side. Where'd my black marker go? It's right there. So we're gonna try to cut this line. To basically cut like a big, ends up being like a big neckline. Here. It's gonna be like this. Except it doesn't, can't be that straight. It's gotta be more like that. Pin it in a couple spots so it kind of stays in place while we're cutting. Should almost put the camera over there. That might be better. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay, let's see if I can eyeball this without screwing it up. It starts right about here. There we go. Now we have much lower neckline, as you can see. Without losing any of our shoulder strap width, so that's good. I was worried about that. Okay, so Boob cups next. Alright, so that's the front and the back. Let's see where we can easily fit the boob cup part. We need two of them, so we might as well fold over again. And that'll make mirror image ones, which is what we need. Come on, wrinkles. What are you doing? Probably go right there. Tempted to have this Milky Way midnight. Might have that a little bit here. Oh, my legs hurt already. Still from Monday's leg butt workout. Okay, Oh yeah, we gotta remember I have to add an inch to the bottom of this because somehow my pattern is off. I just noticed that and measured that before I started the stream. Don't ask. Alright. Oh, and then we're going to have to cut in half too. Let's do that right before we unpin it. Hey, sounds like D-Mac's in the house. Hey, D-Mac, how's it going? Happy hump day. Doing well. Can't hear the walk-ons very loud. Did you hear it very loud? How's the music? I should say, how's the music compared to my voice? Might need to adjust that. Oh, is that how you did the mod of the thing? Alright, I can like add that, I think. Because I think I, on purpose, didn't put that on there because I didn't know what it meant, like what it did. Under channel points. Modify a single amount. Okay. Okay, well, it's on. So give it a try. I'll have to mess with it too. Okay, so I think we have all the pieces for the leotard. We just gotta figure out. Let's get that out of the way. These. I put antlers and a nose on my butt. probably should have modified this boob cup too. I'm so used to latex, which is much more stretchier. Oh, we'll see how it works. Hey, yeah. Yes, with a Santa hat.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her face.
Exactly. Yeah, and I have a new raid one too. I'm just waiting for it to get approved. One of these days I'll get around to adding more sound triggers to those. Got all 5. I know, that's awesome. I don't even have that. I think I only ever got to 30 subs. So I only have 4 slots. But I've been putting them in the cheer emotes, because you can, as people cheer in your channel, they unlock badges and emotes. So I have more of those that people can unlock too. I should be using a stretch needle for this, or like a leather needle or something. Hey, Snow Robin! Yeah, Psylocke Santa Suit. We're starting on it. I've never sewn white fur before, so we'll see how it goes. It's gonna look so cute. Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited. Shoot sub badges like a blank latex suit to start off. A latex suit, that's funny. Yes, latex. Thanks for doing the latex. I'm not at the computer right now, so I can't do it easily on my iPad. Hey, Chugga. Happy Hump Day. D-Mac, could you get D-Mac or Snow Robin? Could you get Chugga Boom some latex for me?
Latex.
Yeah, all my sub badges are capes for now, but the tiers have different latex names. It's kind of funny. Yes, happy hump day, everyone. Hey, it's me, Shark, too. Latex. So yeah, making a new Psylocke Santa Suit tonight. Or at least starting on it. I don't know how much of it I'll get done tonight, but we will see. This is not out of latex for once. Latex my heart. Can lurk, go to sleep. Alright, Chugga. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep in your latex. Too sweaty. Yeah, baby shark. Daddy shark. That was brutal. Was it loud? Was that too loud? Boom. Okay, somebody tell me why this is so long. Oh, because how the hell did that happen? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I thought I had it like right at the end, but apparently I didn't. How's it going, Mishar? Did you end up streaming some more?
Are you ready for it?
I mean, I'm as ready as I'll ever be at this point. Alright, somehow I had this at the wrong spot. This needs to be way down here. So how was y'all's hump day? I'm gonna be really annoyed if I put an extra inch on this and then it turns out it didn't need it. It looks like it's gonna be pretty close to being right there, so. If we have extra, that's fine too. Alright, let's see if we can set this. Oh. gonna try to point the mic like away from the sewing machine. See what happens. Question is, DMAC, are you ready for it? Are you ready for this jelly? Because I don't think you're ready. I should actually add that song in my song panel. Okay, got purple going in. And purple going in on top. Goes right in, that's a good sign. That's what she said. Actually, it's probably not smart to put it on the same... Put the mic on the same table as the sewing machine. So let's put it over here. I feel that this part is delicate and you can lose a hand or sew yourself to the machine, so I'll be quiet. Well, thanks, I appreciate it. I mean, could I mess up? Always. Could I hurt myself in? Less likely. Less likely. Right, the key is, am I going to be able to do this part? Right, make sure I'm on the right stitch. I have a stretch needle in here and I'm hoping that's going to work. Alright, and then if this doesn't work for some reason, I'll just be cussing a lot. That's all. That's all. Alright, how's that for loudness on the sewing machine? I have the mic kind of pointed away from it, but I also want it pointed towards me, so it's like this balance. Sure, that's going in flat. I'm really pissed. This is going to be all... Oh god, oh god, oh god. I hope it's going in flat. first part didn't do so well, but let's see. That part has a wrinkle. Alright, so there's a couple parts I'm going to have to pull out. But, I mean... Can't see through the lighting very well there, but... Basically, not too bad. It's really this wrinkle here that's not great. But is it livable? That's the question. I don't know if it is. I'm gonna have to actually go look in the mirror. I'll be right back. Yeah. I think it's gonna work just fine. So now we gotta pin the other boob part to it. Idea, just the other side. This probably looks familiar to everybody now. Because most of my patterns are like this, where it's like the front is in 3 pieces and the back is a separate piece. Oh yeah, I need to go look for a zipper too. But we can do that after I sew this on. Hope you don't mind. I've been someone who also has cosplay Twitch. She's been doing it for years. Yeah. Thanks. Never. I would never mind. Share my Twitch all you want. And I do like to connect with other cosplayers too. And I should almost do this the other way. It bunches up on this end. I should know better. Did it wrong the first side. Let's do it right the second side. So if we do it this way, it'll work a little better on the sewing machine. Lower the camera too. Doesn't look like you can see. I guess you can kind of see what I'm doing. So yeah, I got this idea last year actually. So at the beginning of 2020, I was like, one of my costumes I want to make this year is a Psylocke Santa Suit. I didn't even know what it would look like yet, but you know, at that point, but I was just like, I want to make it. Okay. We're ready for round 2 of sewing. Gonna go to bed. Alright, D-Mac, thanks for the lurk. Sleep tight. Sure, I'll see you tomorrow. So I think this will be better because all the wrinkles are on top now instead of on the bottom. So a little easier to manage that way. At least you can see them. Hey, cool sauce the boss. Resubscribing for another month. Much appreciate. Welcome to the channel again. Have some latex here.
Latex.
And someone wants to say hi to you. Imagine that. So let's go take a look. Oh, hi there. Thank you for subscribing from the Jericandra Clandra. Jericandra told me to say that. I think that's a thing you say in the human world, right? Well, I've just been hanging out in the waters, wishing I could really get out in the human world, but it kind of sounds like there's a huge pandemic going on, and maybe I just want to stay in the water after all, you know? I don't know, what do you guys think? Well, anyways, I hope you all enjoy your time in the Clandra, and thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you all later. Bye! Well, thank you, Ariel. And thank you once again, Koala Sauce the Boss, for resubscribing 3 months in a row. It's awesome stuff. I love it. Thanks. Yeah, it was really nice of Ariel to come by and say hello. And you know, I'm right on the lake here, and she came all the way through the Puget Sound and went through the locks to get to the lake, and then came out and said hello, and then swam all the way back out there. So, so yeah, pretty good stuff. How are you doing tonight? Q. Let's start the music back up. So I had previously started a latex Supergirl, and then I got this idea for the Psylocke Santa, and so I was like, I need to get this done like right away. So that's what I'm working on today. Good, just finished doing some stuff around the house. Lots to do now. That's it, just me. Now I'm gonna play some PUBG and stream for a few. Imagine that, playing some PUBG. Who would have thought? Well, thanks for stopping by, Q, and And thanks for subscribing for 3 months in a row. Much appreciate. You still owe me some King songs, so I gotta come hang out at some point when your voice is feeling better. Yeah, you never played that game. Right. So yeah, hopefully your voice is doing better, so I can come in there at some point and be like, hey. This weekend? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Leave you to create and talk to you soon. All right, Q. Thanks again. Have a good night.
I'll be back.
Oh yeah, thanks for the alert too. See how this side turns out. Wow, it might have turned out better than the other side. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go check it in the mirror real quick. Be right back. Alright, yeah, I think that's gonna work. So, I gotta figure out. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out the zipper. So, throw up my B-Rat back, and I'll be right back while I go hunt down another zipper. Thanks for the latex. okay. So I couldn't find a shorter zipper. I have like a ton of long zippers because most of the stuff I make are usually like cat suits. So I may have to cut one of the zippers up off here. And this one happens to match actually. Even though it's a 22-inch zipper. Well, I guess I could test the 14-inch zipper out first, but it's just not the right purple. See how to staple these things. See how that's not the right color. But it's the right size. That's what sucks. I might have to use it anyway. I mean, that's not going to show. It's just going to be like that. And that sucks because this one looks pretty close. See, look at that. Oh, man. Okay, don't want to step on staples. Yeah, see, it's like extra long. It's like crap. So I have to cut it like here. So we're thinking about the neckline being here. Went down to like kind of pubic bone. Yeah, so right about there. I should mark that while I'm thinking about it. Where did I put my black mark? There it is. Just means I'll have to cut it and then sew an end to it. And that's unfortunately a hand sewed job, but it doesn't take too long. And honestly, I don't have to do the zipper right now. I'm trying to think of the best way to, the best order to put this together in. So I have front piece together, and then I have back piece. I mean, ideally, I would just sew the back piece to the front piece. Yeah, and then maybe wait to put the zipper in until after. It's not like, see, it's not like with latex where you have to try to keep the whole thing as flat as possible the whole time. So we can go directly into 3D making and be okay. So, the only thing I'm wondering is, will I be able to put it on without the zipper? Which is the only reason the zipper is going to be there, so. How's it going, Snow Robin? Okay, so we'll sew the crotch together first. Crotch, the sides, and the shoulders. And then it's basically something I can kind of put on and see if it's even going to work. I guess that's the ideal there is before you do any of the edging, make sure it's going to fit. Because it is, you know, this is a spandex and latex pattern. Not necessarily made for stretch velour. So, here's hoping. Hey Mario! Happy hump day. Latex. Have some latex. I'm just doing a sewing project tonight. And as you can kind of see my drawing up here of the Psylocke Santa Suit is what I'm trying to make. I don't even know if I have enough fur for this. I bought like almost 4 yards. So I'm hoping that's enough, but I should probably I think I have it in my head like to look at the label so that if I have to get more, I can go back and I can get the exact kind of stuff again. So. Alright, switch back to the cutting board again. Be a great costume. Thanks! Yeah, I'm excited. Kind of something different, something new. I have not sewn velour before. Nor have I sewn any white fur, so... it's all new. I'm wondering if I should lower the camera. Let's give it a try. So how are you doing tonight, Mario? Alright, can you see that a little better? A little better. Maybe even go down a little more. Got a delay on my iPad, so I can't really tell. Fine. Good to hear. We're halfway through the week, and next week's Christmas. Alright, this is a fun, straight, easy straight line of sewing. Yay for easy straight lines. even if they don't match up perfectly. Can't wait for Christmas, I hear ya. It's always fun time. I should, while I'm thinking about it, cut some of this leg part slightly. Do the other side too, but this way. Yeah, I'm doing a special Christmas Eve stream with my boyfriend. And I'm also gonna debut my new Ariel music video that night, so. Okay. Well, let's sew this part. Whoa, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Have the teaser trailer there. I'm almost done filming the video. I'm hoping to finish it this weekend, actually, so it'll be ready for Christmas Eve. Just gotta film another aerial part. Or 2, or 3. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna play Halo or Diablo, but we've already played Diablo 3 together, so we could probably do that. But the other thing I've been wanting to do is play Halo, the campaign, and you can do that co-op, I guess, but I've never played, so I don't know if I'd like it or not, so we might have to try that offline first. One side. Not a very Christmas style game. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Playing Diablo, especially on a Christmas. It's like, hey, it's Jesus' birthday. Let's go kill the devil, man. Yeah, I don't know what Christmas games we could play. Shoulder piece here. Heck, if I had this done in time, I could wear this on stream, but I don't know if I will be that quick in getting this done. I guess we'll see. I'll have to wear my current Santa's helper outfit instead. Interestingly enough, if I could put this on without the zipper, maybe I won't put a zipper in. Because the main point of the zipper is just to be able to fit into it. Hey, Qui-Gon Jen! Happy Hump Day!
Latex.
Have some latex. Just sewing up a new thing today. Kind of an original costume I just made up. I just drew this out yesterday, but I've been meaning to make this since January. It was like on my list of goals for the year, so. Thank you, I was in need. Yeah, everybody needs a little latex. Okay, we'll do the other shoulder here. One side left to sew, and then I'm probably going to go see if I can even get it on, or at least try to get an idea if it is going to fit right before I like seam up all the edges or start on the fur or anything. Draw the design. So yeah, everyone keeps asking me that, and I'm just like, well, kind of. So now I print out a like a fashion template, and it's just this naked lady, you know. And so then I can draw or color in or whatever, that kind of thing. So no, I didn't draw, but I didn't draw the figure, I guess you could say. But yeah, I kind of colored in and you know, on her what I wanted to make, because I couldn't quite get it into my head. So yeah, it is an original design. But I actually had a friend who was like, "You can draw too?" I'm like, no, I didn't draw this. It's the template. I printed it out. But yeah, the suit itself, I kind of shaded in, or wouldn't even call that drawing. I'm a horrible drawer, so But yeah, I'm excited about the design. Like, I literally was like, I know I want to make this suit, but I don't know, like, if I should put fur on the bottom part of the leotard. Like, how will that look? I just couldn't get into my head, like, how it was gonna look. And so that's why I was like, fine, I'll just, like, draw it out, or shade it in, or whatever you want to call it, so. So yeah, so it's a Psylocke Christmas outfit, essentially. Yeah, exactly. So it's like purple with white fur. And it's going to have like white fur in the areas where she would usually have like, you know, rings showing of her leg. So instead it'll be white fur rings. So yeah, thanks. I'm excited. So I've wanted to do some sort of purple velour Psylocke Christmas outfit since January. But I knew, like, hey, December, you know, I have a long time to make it. And of course, I didn't. So, unjam your machine. Oh, is it jammed? Yeah, you should. Sew all the things. Alright, I'm gonna pin the other side. Should definitely unjam the machine. I've had this thing for 6+ years and it's still going strong. And I've dropped it a couple times. It's like missing pieces and stuff, but there's some loose pieces and stuff, but it still seems to keep working, so. It's been jammed for years. I don't know how to fix it. I just need to watch a video. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't had mine like jam up, so thankfully I haven't. Like I said, I dropped it the one time, and now the threader, the automatic threader, doesn't work. But alright, so I just want to pin up this side, although this is slightly uneven here. I hate that. It's like, I swear the pattern is right. I probably just cut it out wrong. So then I think I'll go with the leg end. Mind you, I've never sewn white fur before, so it's gonna be a whole experience. First time with velour, and first time with white fur. Fur would probably be tough. I watched some videos on it and it didn't look too bad, but you know, you just don't know until you try things sometimes. So, we will have to see. But I figured, let's try to make the suit first, and then make sure it's like gonna fit right. Like this pattern, I've made a million things with, but like I said, I usually make it with spandex and not stretch velour, so only hand sewed once for a costume Ren fair. So personally, I hate hand sewing. I like completely loathe it. So so I will like do my darndest to make sure I can sew something on the machine. And if there's a part that's like hand sewing, I'm like, I can fit it in there. Machine. So, for example, my Batgirl belt is like out of pleather, right? And it's, you know, it's very 3D. You can't fit it through the... Hey, it's me, Shark. Me, Shark's Rock on Sound. You can't fit it through, you know, the pockets through the sewing machine, right? You have to literally like sew corners and stuff. So, but I like sewed the whole thing flat to the belt. So all these pockets are flat to the belt as much as possible through the sewing machine, and then the last steps was the actual like sewing up the pockets and stuff. So it takes forever, but it was fast, and again the machine was jammed. Yeah, I hear ya. Well, I'm gonna have to do some hand sewing if we're putting a zipper into this, so that's the other thing. Like, I'm gonna see if I can try this on without a zipper, and if it works, no zipper. But if it's, you know, if it's too hard to get on, I'm just gonna have to put a zipper. And welcome back, me shark. I heard your walk-on sound. Unless it was a delayed one, which has happened before, because me shark was here earlier, so that's. The walk-on sound thing's not exactly reliable. Oh, he is here. Okay. Welcome back. How's it going? You get some
Latex.
Bud Seltzer or whatever. Bud Light Seltzer. Ah. Just food, no booze. I thought you were gonna have a big blizzard. Just didn't feel it. Weren't feeling the alcohol. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, man. Okay, so I'm hoping this can be like a neck entry thing. I can just pull it over myself. Alright, I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna go try this on. And make sure it's looking like it should be looking. Well, the good news is it fits and I don't need a zipper. That's like actually really good news. Oh, the be right back, so cute. Thanks. Oh, butt spot. But yeah, it fits. The bad news is the necklines. I took too much neckline, I think. But I think the fur will like make up for that. I'm hoping. So I think we're on the right track. That's the good news. Alright, bots going off everywhere. Okay, so next steps. I suppose it's like actually to get the elastics in. And once the elastics are in, we can start on the fur, I think. And thankfully, we only have to do fur on the neckline and the, as you can see in the picture, the neckline and the leg lines. So, and I think I'm not gonna put fur like in the crotch. Like it's gonna, the leg line's gonna stop, I think. Because I think it's just gonna get too bulky down there, so. Oh, bless you, thanks. Alright, switch back to the cutting board. I went in the bedroom for a sec to change, and my boyfriend's like fast asleep. Okay, so first things first. We have a couple of these areas that were too long, so it's not smooth. Let's go like that. Another one right there. That one's not too bad. Do you think I'll finish it tonight? I'm getting it done like way faster than I thought I would. But with the amount of elastic that I have to do, it's the bad thing about leotards. Because then you have to put elastic around the arm holes, the leg holes, and then this huge neckline. So no, probably not tonight, but I plan to get as much as I can done. I can stay up pretty late tonight, and usually on crafting night I'm like, oh, I'm done at 9 or 10, but it's only 8 o'clock. I could probably stay till a couple more hours. So I could get a good amount done. I think the hard part is the elastic just takes forever. So I guess we'll line everything with the elastics, and then see how far we are after that. Guessing you have legs and arms to do. Oh yeah, and then the boot, the thigh highs and the glove-ish like looking parts. Like I'm just gonna. That's extra. If I got the leotard done tonight, that'd be great. But there's no way I'm getting those done. I haven't even like prepared those patterns. I mean, I have those patterns, I guess. It's just like a sleeve and a. I mean, it's modifying a sleeve pattern and then a leg pattern from the cat suit. But actually, I have a thigh high pattern that might work better for that. Yeah, and the elastic just takes forever. Okay, so I think that takes care of the armholes. Let's take a look at the legs. So we cut the crotch one, that looks fine. This one can use some help. So how are you doing tonight, Jen? It was nice getting to know you a little better today in your stream. Doing good, getting tired. Yeah. What is it over there, like 10 o'clock now or something? Or no, it's like... I forget what time zone you're in. 11, okay. Overshare, nah. I'm the queen of overshare. And I just don't care. I mean, I feel like when you're on Twitch, especially like for just chatting streams and stuff, people, you know, in these communities that we've built, we want to get to know each other and being open and, I mean, open and vulnerable really is like, what's the word? Attractive, I guess, is what people are looking for. Pacific, yeah. Oh, you're in Eastern, okay, yeah. Pacific PST. Yeah, I'm in Seattle. I forgot about this armhole. This one's kind of a mess. Seattle, it's nice in the summer. I've lived here most of my life and I'm just like, I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of over it. Kind of want to go somewhere warm forever. Come on. Can't recommend Florida, but love Dallas. All right. Funny you should say that, actually. I kind of have a list of requirements in my head for like where I'd want to move someday. And one of those is a state with no income tax. And it just so happens that Texas is one of the, I mean, Washington is too, but Texas is one of the states that has no state income tax. But yeah, other than that, I would like to be somewhere that's like no lower than 65 in the winter, maybe 60. That would be great. And then no higher than like 90s, you know. Like I don't want to go to like Arizona where it's like 100. And I've been to Austin, and I hear Austin is like the blue part of Texas. And so that's, I don't know, in my head I'm kind of like, Austin. It's in Texas. It's, you know, it's on the left side a little bit, from what I hear. And then the weather looked pretty good when I looked at the year-round weather. Not Dallas. Yeah, exactly. Like everywhere else in Texas I've heard is not left-leaning, I guess. And I'm not even extreme left. I'm more of a moderate, but being LGBT, you know, I'm just like don't want to deal with a bunch of shit. That's the bad thing about Texas. No matter where you go, there's still state laws that are issues. Dallas still gets 40s in the winter. Oh, whoa, I didn't know that. Snow twice a year. Yeah, that's kind of like us. We get down to, well, we've gotten down to, last year, I want to say, I remember a night where it got down to 18. And I know it's worse on the East Coast, but here it's like, that was a lot. That was really low. But yeah, we average 30s, 40s in the winter. And we only get snow a couple times usually. Okay, got a couple different elastics going on here. Also, it gets around 105 and 110. Oh yeah, is that Dallas or Austin? These are the same width. Dallas, okay, good. Don't pop my bubble of Austin. I went to Austin in December last year. It was kind of funny. It was just a random, like, I want to see all 50 states someday, and so, and I had like a certain amount of miles left to get MVP for Alaska Airlines. And so December last year, I'd never been MVP before, and I was like, you know, I'm so close. Let's just do a day trip and go somewhere with enough miles away that I'd get my MVP miles. And so I ended up going to Austin because I'd never been to Texas at all. And I always hear Austin's good. And so I didn't pack a bag. I just like took my purse. And I just like, you know, went to Austin, went into town, saw the Capitol, had some barbecue, and then went back to the airport and flew home. It was kind of funny. So I've at least been there, and it was in December, and it was fairly nice that I remember, but. I want this inside. Tender. It was still tender. So artsy. We lived near Tampa. It was so humid. 80 felt like 100. But Orlando isn't as humid. Okay. Yeah, everybody always talks about Florida and humidity, and I'm just like, I've always been scared of that. I've been to Florida, but it's just for like Disneyland. Or Disney World, sorry. And it's never been... I don't know, I've never gone away from there and thought, oh my god, it's so humid. But, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there very long, so I don't even know. Crowded and old people everywhere. Yeah, that sounds like Florida. See, I don't know. In my head, I'm like, Austin. Maybe housing is more affordable there than Seattle. Seattle's pretty freaking nuts right now. Yeah, Seattle's pretty crowded. But, I mean, you don't have to live in downtown either, so... I grew up in the suburbs, so... I live closer to the city now than I ever have. But even now, I'm like on the lake, I'm a good, like, 25 minutes into downtown. From downtown. Attempt to position the camera more. Yeah, it's mostly the weather. I'm just my ex-husband was older, and he after we broke up, he up and sold his house and moved to Hawaii. And it was something he said. It was like, as you get older, you kind of get like sick of the colder weather, or you can't take the colder weather as well, or something. I thought that was interesting. You know, I should probably cut these seam allowances before I do this. At least on the ends. Hawaii, yeah. Yeah, he had been to Oahu like when he was a kid, and then we had gone a couple times to Oahu as well as a couple other islands together. And so he's like, I'm going to live over there. And, you know, he was old enough he could retire, and he drives for Lyft for any other income that he needs. So. And he's loving it. He's been there a year now. It's kind of crazy. Because they say you get like island fever at some point where you... Most people that move there move back after a couple of years because it's just like there's not enough to do. And everything, it just kind of gets old after a while. So we'll see what happens there. Didn't know that. I'm a homebody. Well, you might do well there then. But it's also more expensive, because everything has to be shipped in, you know? I don't know. He originally, like, we were breaking up for other reasons. And he was like, I'm gonna move to Hawaii. Like, I thought we were working it out, you know? And he's like, I'm gonna move to Hawaii. And I was like, do I gotta say this? And he was like, well, you can come. I was like, that's not how this works. And then he's like, I of course considered it. I thought about it, because work-wise, I could work over there, but for me, it was like all my friends, every single Comic-Con, anything on the mainland is going to be a 6-hour flight. And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that. How thoughtful, right? I know. I was like, what? And mind you, like, we had actually, we had kind of separated. Like, we'd lived together for like 6 years, but it was in his house, and he'd been there for 20 years. And I was just like, I came to the realization that most of our arguments were around me living in his house. And I was like, well, what if I live 10 minutes down the street in my own place? And that might solve like most of our issues. And so I did. He agreed, and I moved out, and he couldn't take it. He was too traditional. He was like, my wife moved out on me, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't get over it, So then he was like, well, I don't want to live out in the woods anymore. I'm going to go move to Hawaii. So. Yeah, I was trying. Like, I got an apartment that was literally like 10, 15 minutes away. But like, it allowed me to have my own space. I could decorate. I could do all the stuff I wanted to do that he wouldn't let me do. And then he could take care of his house that he wanted to do. And then, like, I wouldn't necessarily be there to like help work on the house like he had wanted me to, but I also wouldn't be there to reap the benefits of it like he had said I was going to. So, I don't know. It was complicated, but we still talk. He texts me semi-daily. And like I said, he's doing well in Hawaii, and I think we both celebrate the time we had together and just kind of moved on, and I think we're both happier now, so. Yeah, it is nice. I actually talked to my ex, so I've been divorced twice. I have an ex-wife and an ex-husband, and I still talk to my ex-wife too, but not as much. I'd say I'm on not as good terms with my ex-wife as my ex-husband. So. Okay, let's get a leg hole of elastic started. I think it shows maturity. Yeah, you're probably right. And like I said, he's older. He just turned 60 this year, and he'll be 61 in February. Yeah, it is nice he could just retire that young. I think it helped that he bought that house for like $200K, 20 years ago, and it was worth. He sold it for 6 something. So that on top of whatever other investments he had saved over the years, and so yeah, he's doing well, And then he's got Lyft to like. And he's renting over there, right? So he didn't have to pay capital gains on that because he'd had the house for so long. And so yeah, he's in good shape. I have to remind myself the cost of living difference. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, houses right now are... Even in the suburbs. He was in a house, like, out in the woods. with it. We had an acre of land, which is huge, but out in the boonies, basically. And, you know, Seattle condos are going for millions of dollars. So I guess that translates to like his, it was a 3-bedroom house, but yeah, it went for like $660 or something like that. So. We're in a very low cost of living Ohio. Oh yeah, I bet. That's the other thing. I don't know how Austin is, but that would be nice if it'd be easier to get a house there than here in Seattle. And I wouldn't have to live in the city either. Like in the suburbs works for me. Yeah. I don't think I want to live out in the country per se, but you know, basic suburbs. It's good for me. Oh, and the other thing that I would want, one of my requirements is there being a Pride Cheerleading Association team there, and there happens to be one. Cheer Austin is in Austin, so. Most houses are like 80 to 180. There's 400 to 1 mil houses, but not as many. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so because right now I'm with Cheer Seattle, and I really enjoy like being part of a cheerleading team, even as an adult volunteer. It's nice to have a bunch of, kind of like a family, really. And you go out and raise funds for LGBT organizations, and by cheerleading and dancing and performing, and it's just, yeah, so I don't want to lose that. If anything, you know, Comic-Cons, I can go anywhere, I can see cosplay friends anywhere, but yeah, that's kind of something special. So yeah, we have the cheer teams in New York, DC. I think Miami has one, although it's not officially affiliated with Pride PCA yet. But yeah, Cheer Austin, San Francisco, San Diego. Although San Diego's not official either. LA. So yeah, they're kind of spread around the US. But yeah, it's really kind of a fun thing. It's my second season doing this. Although it's tough during COVID, like all our practices are virtual and we can't really stunt. And our cheering, the stuff that we're doing is all virtual. It's really not the same, but we're trying to make do. Just make it, I think. Yeah, it goes back to having too many hobbies, right? Like the last couple years, it's been about ballet class, like learning ballet and pointe, and then cheerleading has been the latest one. I think I told you that. Yeah, because you were talking about sports. I was like, I wish I'd done more sports when I was younger, because my 30-plus-year-old body cannot handle everything. I have a back injury that will never go away, and then I have a knee injury I'm working through right now. And so I have to be like, you know, I probably shouldn't go to ballet class 3 times a week. Or like with cheering, it's like, probably shouldn't attempt like holding someone standing on my shoulders. So there's certain things I'm learning, like, all right, I should really stick with certain limits, not try like learning how to tumble and flip and stuff. We're in a very LGBT friendly part of Ohio. I don't think I could manage not being in one. Oh yeah. Well, it's good that there is some areas like that in Ohio. Because that's like kind of the Bible Belt, right? Mind you, I grew up in a very religious family, so. Right here in Seattle, where it's supposed to be all liberal. Oh, the really small towns would be Bible Belt. Okay. Oh, and you know what? Oh no, this is the leg. Okay. I was like, the arms I'm not putting fur on, so we can sew those up. But this is the leg. Okay, switch back to the cutting board. Anti-Bible Belt. Me too. I'm an atheist nowadays. Which, you know, everybody has the right to their beliefs and all that. But don't try to push it on me. That's my thing. After having my parents push it on me growing up and I didn't know any better. And then me in turn pushing it on, trying to push it on my friends. I don't know how people put up with me growing up. But in a lot of ways, I just didn't know any better, you know? Smoky Mountains in October. It's very Bible Belt. Oof. Grew up Catholic. I'm pagan agnostic now. Okay, yeah, so kind of similar. Yeah, my friends would call me the preacher in high school. But it didn't help that my parents like left a church that became open to LGBT people. So, you know, growing up believing all that was wrong, not knowing any better. I need the pins. I have a hard time with anything Christian related the last few years. Like, well, can I say praise Satan without going to look through other? And don't tell me you'll pray for me. Yeah, I hear that. I'm always like, people like pray for me. I'm like, sending good vibes. Sending positive vibes. Because that's what I do. That's all I believe in, I guess you could say. And feel free to pray for me. I don't care. You know, whatever concentrating, if that's your way of concentrating positive vibes on me, then great. Just don't push your shit on me. When someone tells me they'll pray for me, I usually say no thanks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear ya. It is unnerving. I think it's very unnerving when it's all, when it's to the point where they're like trying to make exemptions for, okay, I shouldn't get too much into politics, but trying to make exemptions for religious things for like medical and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that a doctor is allowed to like not operate on someone who's gonna die because they don't believe in LGBT people or something. Just like, that can't be legit. No, it's not your fault. I just realized, I was like, oh, I'm getting into politics here. Which that's the one thing for me, like as much as I'm a strong believer in what I believe and what I don't believe, like I also don't want to push that on other people and like push people out of my life because they believe something else if I still believe they're like a good friend or something. I don't know. I guess there's limits there, obviously, but when we're talking purely politics, I don't want to be polarizing, I guess. So I have a lot of people like in my Facebook feed that are Republicans or conservative. Kind of because I also don't want to live in an echo chamber. That doesn't mean I don't hide posts if I don't want to deal with it or something too. I had to get rid of Facebook. It was too anxiety inducing. Oh yeah. Well, nowadays there's kind of a lot of reasons to get rid of Facebook. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's hard for me. I've been on it since 2008 and I have not only a lot of friends, but I have a good like following for my cosplay on my page, so I'm just like, well, you know, I'm on Instagram and Twitter and everywhere else, but the biggest following's on Facebook, so. But I also, I don't know if you've seen The Social Dilemma, if you have Netflix. After watching that, I turned off all notifications, so like, if I want to look at Facebook, I'll look at Facebook, but I don't want to get pinged for whatever reason. Oh yeah, I gotta switch this. Personal. Well, this documentary talks about how social media in general is like using all of us and like feeding us certain things to make us do certain things, and how, you know, that might not affect some of us that are our age, but young kids growing up. And they've talked, this documentary talked about how the number of suicides in young girls had gone up since social media became into existence. I mean, obviously they're trying to correlate something there, but I don't know, is it legit? And as well as the amount of self-confidence going down for young girls too, based on, you know, what they have access to and what they're seeing all the time. And so it's kind of like about like what are we doing for our youth right now? What is social media doing to our youth? So it's kind of interesting. Had a habit of opening it multiple times a day. Okay, yeah, I hear you. I mean, I'm on there a lot. It's really sad. I believe it because of likes. My younger sister's 26 and it bothers her sometimes with likes. Yeah. She doesn't have kids or anything to help prioritize that likes does not equal love. Yeah. I go back to that, I don't know if you've heard it. It's a song called Selfie by, it's not even a song really. I mean it is, but it's mostly this girl, like this model girl just talking like, oh my god, like Valley Girl kind of. And she's like, let me take a selfie and all this stuff. And one of the things she says is, my picture only got like 10 likes. Should I take it down? And I'm just like, every time I've heard that line, I've just been like, why would you take it down? Because of the amount of likes it got? Like, that doesn't... For me, like, if I'm posting something, I'm posting something. Like, hey, if it gets likes, great. But if it doesn't get enough likes, this whole concept of like, it's not worth posting if it doesn't get likes, like that I don't get. But see, that may be a younger generation thing. Maybe that's what they grew up with or something. I don't know. Remember that song? Yeah. It's kind of like, we always sang it kind of ironically. I mean, I take a lot of selfies, don't get me wrong. Like, I have a video that is like 10 years of work selfies. You could, you know, call me vain. I like to think I'm fairly self-confident and I'm happy with how I look. But I wasn't always that way, and so I kind of celebrate it. And so yeah, 10 years ago I started taking like a work selfie almost every day. And I called it a work selfie because it was at work. And I did for several years in a row I do like, hey, 5 years of work selfies, 6 years of work selfies. And then this year it had been 10 years, and so there's this 10 years of selfies of me, and you can see my hair. My hair was short when it started, and so it gets longer and changes colors and all this stuff, so it's kind of fun. So yeah, so the let me take a selfie is kind of funny, but kind of but I still like, I don't like, it's not bad either. Self-confidence thing, yeah, people getting self-confidence from social media instead of just, like I said, like we all have worth. That's something my therapist said, actually, because my brother has had problems with worth, and I've gone to therapy for myself, gone to therapy with my brother. Like I said, our family is fun, and so that's something I remember the therapist telling my brother, like, why do you have worth? You just have worth. Everybody has worth. Like, we're all human lives. We have worth. So, agreed so much. I wish there wasn't this huge stigma about therapy, and unfortunately my mother is one of the people that refuses to go because, like, oh, I'm not crazy, nothing's wrong with me. And that's like the common trope, right? It's like, you know, I'm not crazy, nothing's wrong with me. Or it's even like, I've heard people say, if I do that, then I have to admit I don't have it all figured out. It's just like, of course you don't have it all figured out. How could any of us have it all figured out? So, yeah, exactly. You don't have to go because something's wrong with you. The fact is, nobody had a perfect childhood. Nobody had like perfect parents or perfect upbringing. We all experience the world differently. I don't know. There's just so much to unpack there. Relationship was perfect. Yeah, friendships made things deep. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I love this kind of, I love just chatting stuff, especially if you can actually get something going and kind of like a get to know you kind of thing. It's just hard to get that, I feel like. It's nice, like I said, when you were drawing or Someone was playing marbles the other day. It's just kind of a fun way to just have something happening while you're chatting. And so crafting could be like that too. Leg holes full of elastic. And my bobbin hasn't run out yet. Luckily. Oh, I gotta move the microphone. So I'm probably gonna do the arms next. Cause do I have more elastic handy? Yeah. Oh wow, I have some big. Is this wider? It is. I don't know. Do I want a wider one for the neckline? I don't think so. I might have to find some others. Oh, here's another smaller one. Let's cut myself off soon or I'll hate myself in the morning. Oh yeah, no problem, Jen. Really appreciate you coming by and hanging out and having a, what I like to call intellectual conversation. It's used to actually joke with my boyfriend about, or my ex-husband about that. Intellectual conversations. Which get really fun if you actually had an edible beforehand, then they get really intellectual. Yeah. Glad you had a good time. Sleep tight. And it'd be nice if I could get this done before Christmas Eve and I could wear it on stream. But we'll see. If not, you know, I definitely gotta get pictures of it too. So. Yes, exactly. A New Year's outfit, if not for Christmas. That's true, and it's not like Christmas colors, so it totally works for New Year's too. All right, night night. Sleep tight. Ooh, my new raid emote just got approved. Wasn't sure if that song was going to be copyright free there. Thought all Chewy stuff was. So I'm trimming some more seam allowance here, just to kind of get that done with. Trying to anyway. Is that it? Shoulder seam allowances. God, I'm starving all of a sudden. I had a salad. was like a hearty salad too. Might have to take advantage of that Milky Way Midnight that I found. Okay, so let's do the same with the arms that we did with the legs. And then we can close up the arms because they're not getting fur. And I'm gonna actually open this Milky Way that I bought myself. Past Jerica knew what she was doing. Oh, I should probably be vlogging some of this too. So let's set that up. So yeah, I'm hanging out on stream. This is what I've done so far with the Psylocke outfit. And so this is inside out, obviously. I'm doing elastics around the armholes now. So good progress. It's only 9 o'clock, so we can continue to make some pretty good progress, I think. Okay. Switch the vlog over here. It's kind of funny. I'm like streaming and video logging at the same time. So yes, welcome to my sewing station of the night. curious to see if my new raid emote works. There it is. Pretty cool. Right, there's one armhole. And I think we can just fold over and finish this one. The armholes are not getting fur. Come to think of it, I think I might be using a heavy-duty needle and not stress needle. Started using it with the 2 tubes I was making, and it just worked so well. I didn't want to stop using it. There's one armhole. One armhole done. Switch over and do the elasticize the second armhole. Need the pins. Oh, and I didn't switch cameras. More to video edit tomorrow for tomorrow's vlog. At least do some sped up sewing.
He needs some milk.
Hey, Shin's up late. I require milk. Hey, Shin. Happy hump day. Welcome to the stream. You sure you require milk? Are you sure? Are you sure you don't require latex? It actually took me that long just to actually get the stupid autocomplete to work, but what are you gonna do? As I'm making my new Psylocke Christmas outfit. Oh yeah, you saw the picture on Instagram. I've got the leotard, a good way into the leotard. So. Oh, and I'm vlogging too. So you'll see, yeah, you can see on the camera. I'm like vlogging over here. So get to edit a bunch of stuff for tomorrow's vlog. Down there. Hey, it's Colossus the boss! Thanks for the raid. Ronnie got mad sending that Instagram. Hey Q, welcome back. Bedtime for my old self. You had fun doing your PUBG? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate, much appreciate. Latex. Almost use less of the music and more of the alerts at this point. More of the trigger fire too. Go with that. Adjusting volumes. You have a good time, Q? Didn't get to play? Oh, it was maintenance? New stuff dropping tomorrow? Oh, really? You just had to... Wait, you had to... You were just doing updates? Oh, Battlefield 4. Okay. Gotcha. Well, you know, I can turn the music down over here. It's kind of loud sometimes. Nice. Well, glad you got to play something. I've gotten pretty far on the leotard, so got it all kind of together, and the leg holes are have elastic started, and the arm holes are almost done with their elastics. So pretty good progress tonight. Had some good conversations while I was doing it too, so all in all, it's been a good stream. And I may just get this done in time for Christmas. I don't know, maybe. If not, it'll be a good New Year's outfit. So. Armholes are important and definitely something I would forget. They are important. They're actually kind of a pain in the butt. That's the bad thing about anything like tank toppy like that. Because, you know, you put a sleeve on, and this is your hemline. It's really easy, just the wrist, right? But yeah, if you don't put a sleeve on it, you have to elastic this whole thing so that it kind of finishes and stays tight on your shoulder and under your arm. Good old armholes and leg holes. Are you working on any new costumes, Q? If Dragon Con's on next year, are you going? Armhole, leg hole, foghorn, leghorn's cousin. Pretty much. Now you're working on the king costume, aren't you? From Hamilton. Yeah. Not working on anything at the moment. Do have a couple I'll be doing at some point, though. Definitely going to Dragon Con if it happens. Rolled the room. Yeah, so did we. Marriott. It'll be my first time at the Marriott, so I'm excited if it actually happens this year. Yeah, I'd love to go back to San Diego, too, but I don't know if it's July's, you know. I guess that's what, July and August. So July, San Diego, and August, Dragon Con. Gotta improve my Cloud costume. Want to do Red Guardian and the Bearded Lady from Greatest Showman. That's awesome. It's such a good movie. I need to rewatch that movie. I do some of the songs on Twitch sings too. Tender. Buttspot's a special little bot that likes to insert words into everything. It's a bot that anybody can put in their channel and then set the word, and then it can like take it'll take that word and insert it into people's conversations and stuff. So my word is tender for everything. And then it triggers my sound trigger, tender. Gotta improve my tender costume. Cost tender me. Yeah, so if you go to Buttspot on Twitch, twitch.tv/Buttspot, you can read all about how to like set it up in your channel and stuff. It's really easy to do. So, and then you can set the word. I've seen people actually have a channel points where they can set the word. So that's a kind of like another added fun thing. So, the Marriott. I've never stayed there. Last time at Dragon Con was 2016, and I was in Airbnb. So I'm hyped. I'm so hyped to like be right there. Like go to the bar, go back to the room, go to the bar. Don't have to go anywhere else. It's just right there. There's another armhole. Shin, where'd you go? Tender. Yeah, and then even Buttspot does it for your own bots things. That's probably a way to exclude people from it. I should probably do that for my other bots. Tender. Do. Shin, I heard Ronnie was looking for you. Yeah, actually the bots will start banning each other if you don't mod them, because like if you have like links, if you don't allow links, for example, like I've had this happen where Buttspot gets banned for this exact reason, because it's just mimicking the other bot posting a link. So I had to make Buttspot a mod so it wouldn't get banned. Doing a fold over. The fold over of the elastic. In the armholes. sure my bobbin's not running out. Drinks will definitely be had. My lady friend who will be going with me is going to be Gender Bent PT Barnum. Oh, awesome. That's going to be so cool. I'll have to we'll have to do karaoke and we'll have to sing some of the songs together. Even though I won't be in character, but just for funsies. Oh, her first con? Holy crap. Because there's some good songs in that movie. I need to rewatch that movie just for the songs. Oh, check out my newest emote I just got. Just got approved. Since my autocomplete comes. Here we go. It's my new raid emote. It's Psylocke. Psylocke finally got an emote that didn't get rejected because my other Psylocke booty ones failed. Kept getting rejected. So... yeah, they and so did you get Twitch Sings yet? They have some of those songs on Twitch Sings too for karaoke. But I don't know them, so I haven't tried them yet. I need to learn those songs still. Got it. Haven't done anything with it. I tender it. I had tender done anything with it, sadly. X was moving out last week, so I didn't really get to do any streaming. Oh, okay. Thought I missed ya. Although I've been busy on the weekends working on that aerial video. I think I told you about it. And this weekend I'm finally shooting a couple more shots of aerial and I'll be done. So... and then no more music videos for the rest of the year. Which is, a couple weeks. Done. Not a whole lot left. Yeah, I know. So I got to finish that music video, and then I've also got to finish my year in review video, which I do every year now. So this year's photo slideshow of what all the great things I did this year is going to be a lot less interesting, I think. Alright, let's show off what we got. Switch to this scene. this purple velour. So now the armholes are all, they're finished. And the leg holes have elastic, but I'm gonna put white fur. So I can't finish those yet. And I forgot to move the microphone. So yeah, pretty good progress here. So now it's just the neckline needs elastic, but I don't think this is, oh, maybe this will be enough. Let's see. It doesn't have to be, it's gonna be stretched, so it doesn't have to make it all the way around, but it looks like it will. Okay, so let's get the neckline ready. Gotta head to bed. Talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your stream. Alright, Q. Have a good night. Thanks again for the raid. Much appreciated. And sleep tight. We're gonna do the...
Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt.
Exactly. Alright, gonna do the neckline. Or at least we're gonna attempt starting it. Oh, but we need pins. I did make the neckline slightly too low, so I'm hoping that the white fur is going to make up for that. Because it is just slightly. Kind of puts you over my shoulder a little more. You can see better. Okay, it's pinned. Alright, neckline, here we come. Actually, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Get some water too. So, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, my back's hurting from, I guess, from just sitting there. Maybe leaning over too. Crap. The bobbin ran out. I'm getting close to running out of my first purple spool here too. Luckily I have more. Yeah, this whole spool may go straight into this bobbin actually. Yep, there we go. I will take it. Got a dead soldier. Right there. So we open up a new one. Alright. That's elastic everywhere. And we're about almost 10 o'clock. Alright. It's probably a good stopping point. We can work on fur. I'm probably going to work on it tomorrow, but off stream. So yeah, pretty good progress. Oh, me Shark's on. Playing Minecraft. Yeah, let's go raid me Shark. Double check he's still playing. Bump over to see if the chat's video's set up. Nope, it's not. My bad. Bump over to here. Just want to say thanks for watching, everybody. Where'd you come from? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let's go say hi to me Shark here. Hi. Where'd you come from? If the raid thing will pop up here. Where'd you come from? Oh, there we go. It says 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Now it's just playing with me. Where'd you come from? Alright, it's just Streamlabs. I'm gonna do it from my channel on the web browser. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Okay. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Excited to show you this when it's all done. And have a good rest of your day. Bye. Where'd you come from? Okay. Thanks everybody for hanging out.
We're no strangers.